And actually, I should probably dump my power armor, since I'm using the core all the time I'm wearing it. So you actually dump your power armor by going to a power armor station. Well, you can dump it anyway by holding E somewhere. On the actual... well, I press R here. And T to store my junk into the workshop. Now, if I press E, you can go to the crafting screen and it places the armor properly within the power armor station. So I can actually modify this if I want to later on, and there's huge amounts of options here. They all need different types of modding abilities though, including science, which I'm not going to be able to get easily. So that can stay there for now. I don't know if Vince is going to be making a lot of use out of power armor later or not. There's a perk at strength level 10 which I could aim for, which are not too far away. But I guess we'll see. Right, so that's done. I think I've just lowered my inventory by sticking the junk in workshop. So yeah, we're below that, so I can actually run around properly.
Excuse me.
Hey, do you have a moment? I wanted to thank you for helping us out in Concord. If only we'd run into you sooner.
Okay. So what happened?
What happened to you guys?
Long story short, we've been on the move since the attack on Quincy. There used to be more of us. My son, he's gone.
I understand how you feel. I lost someone too.
But you and I, we're still here, right? We have to go on. For them.
Okay, so Vince has got someone in common with Jan, is it? Let's change my outfit, so let's transfer something there. Let's put something else which gives us charisma. Clean blue suit, let's try. So apparel and figure it out later. Okay, I'll do it. Looking pretty stylish there, Vince. Right, so let's find Preston, since he seems to be the leader of this band. So where's he gone to? Okay, so here he is, finally. Right.
I'm glad you decided to come with us. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
Mama Murphy?
So, do you believe in these visions she has?
I didn't used to, but how did she know about this place? I think she has some kind of a gift. Best not to ignore it. I mean, look at this place. I really think this could be what we've been looking for.
It's not home.
This isn't a home. It's nothing but an empty ruin.
You've got to look past what it is to what it could be. We've got water, plenty of space. Should be pretty defensible. I can see it. Garden plots over there, some snug shelters. Hell, maybe even electricity.
Do you really think that's possible?
Yeah, I do. Not easy, not by a long shot. But it is possible. I've seen people come together to build a better world. That's what the Minutemen were all about, before it all fell apart. Anyway, I am glad you're here. And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there, somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out the settlement?
I think I'll be sarcastic with this one.
Oh, good. I was hoping for a chance to rescue some more helpless villagers.
It's not that people are helpless. They just need someone to give them a helping hand sometimes. That's what the Minutemen are supposed to be all about. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturges. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
Oh, you went off in a hurry. Okay, so that's a heck of a lot of experience for that there. So he wants to help out some more settlers, which I feel as if I
Stay
kind
sharp.
of have to
Don't
do
let
at
your guard
some
down.
point.
Hey,
Take care of your gun, it'll take care of you. The Minutemen could use someone like you.
So on Vince's mind though, always is getting his son back. So, and our best lead currently is Mama Murphy. So let's go and find out what she has to say. Right, we've spoken to that guy.
Please, just...
Will do.
I need to be alone right now.
Sanctuary. I knew you'd join us here, kid. Your energy is tied to this place.
Okay. I'm a bit distrusting of her still. So...
stop it. That's none of your business.
Sorry. I know to you it's private, but for me I can see it plain as day. You leaving that icebox, waking up in a world that's not yours. The site can help you, kid. It always has answers. Just gotta bring me some jet so I can see what it wants to tell you.
Right, there's things that she shouldn't know, but she does. So at this point, I think Vince would be willing to do whatever it takes to get that information.
What's jet?
It's a little inhaler that packs a big kick. They say it makes you move faster, but at my age, it's more of a quick rush. The chems fuel the site, so it's not always gonna be jet I'm asking for. But that's what's on the menu this time.
Okay, so the Vince from 200 years ago, there's no way in hell he'd supply drugs for anyone, but he's desperate, so...
Here. Already have some.
Like a little kick yourself, huh? This'll do. Now, let me ride the high to where the site wants to take me. Diamond City holds answers, but they're locked tight. You ask them what they know, but people's hearts are chained up with fear and suspicion. But you find it. You find that heart that's gonna lead you to your boy. Oh, it's bright. So bright against the dark alleys it walks. That's what you need to do, kid. Follow the signs to the bright heart. Phew. Wow. That took more out of me than usual. I'm gonna need to rest now, kid.
Okay, so you can't...
Got a favor to ask you, kid. I know it's silly, but I need a chair. Something with a nicer fit for these old bones. Can you do that for me?
Chair?
Can't you just use any chair?
The site's been real exhausting lately. Got aches and pains, even when I'm lying down. I know it's odd asking for a fitted chair in this day and age, but it really helped me out, kid.
We'll see.
Don't need the site to know that's a maybe. Take your time. I'll be able to help you more once I can sit down.
Okay. So Vince is basically going to use her for his own ends and supply her drugs until he gets all the information he wants. Now, there are other ways that you can go with this. You don't actually have to give her drugs. There's a way you can try and persuade her not to use them. Both ways have consequences, probably. But we're going to be going down the drug route. Because,
so kind, helping me
yeah,
like
Vince
this.
is on his downward spiral. Right, so Mama Murphy is done. So let's find out about the other couple of residents who are with us now. So, where are they?
Nothing I hate more than raider scumbags. If you run into any, put a few down for me.
Okay. And looks like
Hey.
garden's growing back
Seems to be growing well.
So who have we got left to talk to? It's just Sturges, I think. And we haven't spoken to
Hey.
Codswallop for a while either, have we? Okay.
You remind me of a young man I used to know. Never looking for trouble, but always finding it.
Okay,
that death
fun
on
from
Concord was
Sturges.
bad news, huh, Mama? You ever seen one of those suckers before?
Oh,
You willing to do
sure.
some work?
Plenty. One time, I killed a death claw all by myself. No power armor, and fancy minigun, just a pipe pistol and one bullet.
Right. And that's the reason why she's not so necessarily trustworthy. So, what you need
What kind of help do you need?
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. We've been sleeping on the ground for too long.
Do I look like a carpenter to you?
I don't know what you look like. You said you were willing to help. Making beds is what we need help with.
Why do you need my help to build beds?
Look, we got a lot on our plate, and we've been on the run for weeks. We need food, water, shelter, you name it. Well, you asked how you could help. I told you. Did you mean it or not?
I can't help right now.
It's a free country. Let me know if you change your mind.
Okay, so it looks like I'm probably going to have to help these people
Mama
out,
Murphy.
even if I don't
Tired.
really want to.
The sight takes a toll.
Some
uh,
days are harder than others.
Mama
even the
Murphy
hard days
won't
get easier
dish
when
out
you
his
wonder.
secrets otherwise. So, yeah, that's actually, I guess, will help.
Sturges,
You willing to do some work?
Yeah, yeah.
I'd be glad to help.
Let me
Okay.
do what I'm doing to
Good
thank you.
deal. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads. Some of these old houses still look solid enough to do the trick. There's a workbench over there you can use. Give me a holler if you need anything.
Okay, so we've got quest, sanctuary, build shelter, beds, and sanctuary. Now, the fact that I went through a ton of houses, looting them and clearing them, means I've got a load of stuff now, which should be helpful. There were beds around the town, but all of them were basically wrecked, so I can't use those. They've all been scrapped. So I'm going to have to create some beds somewhere. If I check out the quests that we have, so if I show C, a summary, I've agreed to help the people in Sanctuary establish a permanent settlement. There's to help those settlers out in Ten Pines Bluff. Preston Garvey has asked me to travel to a nearby settlement as requested help from the Minutemen. I should go there as soon as possible and see what I can do to help them. So I'm probably going to have to do that at some point. So that's over there. There's go to Diamond City, which is kind of the next big lead to finding Sean. And where is Diamond City? Diamond City's a long way away. So yeah, there's quite a few things en route there probably that could cause trouble. So I have to do beds. Mama Murphy's not talking to me yet about any more insights, and she wants a chair built, and I think that was about it, wasn't it, in quests? Yeah. Okay. So what should I do first? Let's get some beds built, is it? And I also should drop off some of the crap that I've accumulated.
Heads up.
So let's trade. So I spent a few minutes dumping off all of the stuff I'd acquired, and I've actually changed my outfit selections as well, so they basically weigh a bit more but do the same things. I've got the red bandana kept, the goggles replaced the glasses, and I've replaced the blue suit with the laundered dress or the striped suit. So that's the fashion that Vince is sporting this season. The weapons I picked up, if we go in here, so these are all my basic weapons. I'm probably going to take some of these mods off the pistols in a bit. In this box there are slightly rarer weapons, or weapons that I have little amounts of ammo on, so I can't really use those yet. And yeah, I've stuck all my apparel and stuff in there. My weight amount is down to 65, so I stuck the aid in the stations as well. So let's go and find Codsworth, which should be up here somewhere. Right, there he is.
Sir, welcome back, sir. I do hope you were able to find some assistance in Concord.
How were things here while I was gone?
Oh, just catching up on old yard work. Some occasional pest control. And you, sir? Anything to be found in Concord?
Maybe. We'll see.
We certainly shall. I realize that I'm no Mr. Gutsy, but if needed, I'd be honored to accompany you throughout the Commonwealth. Just say the word.
Okay, so at this point, Codsworth will join you if you want him to.
Would you like to?
As you wish, sir.
Let's try.
I'd like to trade some items.
Of course.
He doesn't actually have anything on him yet.
Hey, Codsworth.
Shall I accompany you, sir?
I think I want to keep dog meat. I haven't actually tried out Codsworth yet. I have no idea how good it is. You'll have to let me know when it comes to companions. If you want me to have a companion join for a while, then I will. But in the main, I might just stick with dog meat.
Distracted a bit today, sir?
Yes, of course.
Right behind you, sir.
So you can only have one companion with you at a time.
Pup. Your master is in good hands.
I'm sure people who mod the game will try and get around that as soon as possible. So I'm going to tell Dogmeat temporarily to go to Sanctuary Hills, which is where we are.
I wonder what Diamond City will be like. If the name has anything to do with it, it must be quite nice.
Now you can see down in the top left it mentioned that Codsworth tolerates us.
Heads up.
Sir?
So if we
Codsworth.
What is it, sir?
How do you feel about us?
Well, things could always be better, sir. It would be nice to see you back to your old self again.
So basically that's letting you know about the current relationship status. If your relationship gets so bad, then they will no longer join you.
Your thoughts?
Companion.
C, E flat, and G walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, but we don't serve minors in here."
And
so E flat leaves, while C and G have a fifth between them.
yeah, Codsworth has
Your
quite a
thoughts?
few
I was
thoughts
just
that
reminiscing on the time
we'll
when
go through
Mum made that
them.
holotape for you, sir. I don't think you two were ever happier than those last few months you spent together with young Sean.
Okay.
Oh, nothing.
All
If
right, then.
your relationship status, well, gets really good though, you
Look
get
alive.
a perk
I'm all ears.
that,
Wait
or at
there.
least the companion gets a perk,
Right.
I believe. Right, I am going to... Right, I've told him to unfollow, have I? Hopefully. So let's go and find out where Dogmeat went to. Now we've got to make some beds, haven't we? Okay, he's not there, so I don't actually know where he is, actually. Now, there's a few places around the town that I need to lockpick as well, which I weren't able to before getting the lockpick skill. So I have to figure out where they are. Oh, we got that one. Okay. Dog me over there? No. I think there was one down here, wasn't there? I think I'm gonna go towards 10 Pines Bluff next. You'll have to let me know. Right, that's actually... Oh yeah, I can do that. You'll have to let me know how quickly you want me to venture on the main quest and go to Diamond City. The worst of this. Right, finally.
Nice.
Okay, so first off there's a can I missed it earlier. Right, So that's one done. Ah, here we go.
That's it.
Okay. Now what I should have done before doing this is actually sleep for a bit. If I can make my own beds, then we can get a well-rested bonus that gives you an extra 10% to your experience. I still haven't found dog meat either, so right, I gotta find it. Okay, so I found dog meat. This is where he usually ends up in Sanctuary when you tell him to go. So let's try and get him to follow again.
Come on, boy. It's time to go.
Okay. Oh, Codsworth, tell him to go to there. Right. So the quest I gotta do now is get some beds up and running. If I enter, if it allows me.
Sorry, I wouldn't be very good company right now.
If I enter the workshop ability, so that chair there, the special one, I need to make for Mama Murphy. But first of all, let's get furniture out, beds. Now, I want to basically keep this as cost-free as possible, so let's find a bed that's cheap. So 6, that's just cloth. Sleeping bag is actually the cheapest, and yeah, I think I'm happy. I'll make those basically. So make them here. Okay, I've made 4, and I believe I need 1 more. Right. Okay, so that's 100% done. So I believe I now have to go back to talk to Sturges and complete that. So where is he?
I'm afraid I'm not much use in a fight anymore. But back in the day, folks used to call me a mad woman.
Right, here it is. No, tapping somewhere. Right.
I like it. Having a place to sleep will improve everyone's spirits. What we need now is a reliable source of clean water.
What you mean?
What do you mean?
Like a well. Then we don't have to keep drinking the river water. That stuff's not good for you.
Okay, looks like he's got a bit of a list of stuff for us to do. So, where am I going to put some water to? Let's enter the workshop menu. You see all of the top of this screen, a load of stats, and we have to basically meet the requirements up there. So, we've done beds, furniture, power, defense, resources, stores, resources, water. So I want the cheap ones again. Right, I can't do that because I've got science. That looks very expensive and needs electricity. So that's about the only option we've got here. And I want to keep it close to the main house we're all living in. Okay, I've placed 1 here and I need to place 1 more. And we've got the idiot Savant kick in then as well. Okay, right, so let's exit that. And exit that. So I should be able to use that now. I'm actually on top health though. I could do a sleeping as well, I forgot again to do that. So if I sleep, we should get well rested. I think these beds count. So let's just have a 1 hour kip. There we go, well rested. So if I go into Perks, is it? Well rested. I'm not sure if you have to sleep a certain amount of time for it to last a certain amount of time, or just always last the same amount of time. I'll find out about that. So let's talk to Sturges again. Sturges.
I feel better already, knowing we have a reliable supply of clean water. I hope you don't mind me asking for some more help, but our food supplies are running low. If we're gonna settle here, we'll need to get some crops established.
Crops. Right, what kind of crops? Supposedly we got 30% already, probably because there's stuff out in the back garden.
What kind of crops are you looking for?
Well, it doesn't much matter. Potatoes, mute fruit, corn, whatever you can get to grow.
I just want to trade a few things.
You can trade to community as well, give them items.
Just find a nice spot of ground and plant whatever you've got. Anything fresh will be a great change for us.
I think that's used for basically if they're attacked, if you give them more weapons, and it might allow them to defend themselves a bit better. Right, so I need to make some stuff. Now I've actually stuck a lot of my food items within my station, so I need to grab them now. Transfer. 8. So what have we got here? What can I feed them with? The gourds. Don't think the herb flour works. The melons do. Well, silk bean, I'm not sure that works. Nut fruit. Let's try that. Okay. After we've done this, we can get back out there. So I think I'll keep all the stuff in the garden. We need to do resources. Food. So carrots, corn. 2 types of corn, is it? Gourds I could do. Melons I could do. It doesn't look like I can do... Wild nut fruit doesn't count, does it? Right, so I need to get enough food for 5 people, I think, yeah. Place more gourds over here, and I'm actually out now. So what have I got left? A couple of melons. Up to 80%. Hopefully I've got enough in my inventory. I'm going to have to go out searching for stuff. Is that enough? Right, it is just enough. I thought it wasn't for a second then. Okay, right, let's go back and talk to...
Just when you think you're safe,
Sturges.
that's how they always get you.
So where are you?
I'll try to make myself useful. No one wants to see
Back here.
feeling sorry.
Hey, Sturges.
Now, this place is starting to feel like home. Now that we can grow our own food, I think we can really make a go with this. Trouble is, the more we establish ourselves here, the more of a target we become. What we need is to get some defenses set up. Then maybe Preston will be able to relax a little bit.
Okay, what kind of defenses?
What sort of defenses did you have in mind?
Walls, sandbags, turrets, whatever you can put together.
Okay. So let's go back into the menu. Now I've tried out putting walls before and it didn't seem to do anything with this quest, so I'm not going to try that again. What I'm going to do is just go straight for a turret. And I want one that's cheap preferably, so you get lots of different types of turrets there which need perks later on. It's a spotlight. How much does that cost? Quite a lot still. I think I'll just go for the machine gun turret, and I've got enough stuff here for that. So I probably want it just quite well on the main road and near to the main place where we're living, so I'll just place it here, I think. And that's enough to complete the quest. That's actually the wrong way, isn't it? So I think I'll actually place that a bit better. So E-select. How about that? Okay. So you're still around here, Sturges? Yep.
Sturges.
Thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better at night knowing we have some defenses set up. It's been a long road. But yeah, I think this is it. Home. Feels good.
I think I'll try that one.
A home for you, maybe.
Give it some time. It's your home, too, if you want it to be. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. My door's always open to you. Windows, too. Some of the walls, actually, come to think of it. I guess I better get back to it. Take care now.
Oh wow. So it looks like I just got the idiot Savant for a big level up there. That's the first time I've seen that happen. So we got a huge amount of experience.
Nice job with those defenses.
3
I got
times as
nothing
much
else
as
I
normal.
need right now. I think Preston may want to chat, though.
Okay. So I'm leveling up very quickly now because of that.
Let's trade some things.
We can always use some more muscle around here. I know I might look like it.
Yeah, I've just left up twice, I think, there. So let's enter the perk screen. Right, so I'm actually a tiny bit away from level 6 already. So if you get lucky like that, I think you can probably level up with Idiot Savant even quicker than you might be able to level up with 10 intelligence and wearing intelligence items. So all I've got to do now, well, I've got to make Mama Murphy a chair, and I also need to probably do a bit of modding. So let's get this chair out of the way first. Okay, it's Mama Murphy's chair, wood, cloth, and steel. Let's put Mama Murphy's chair on the front porch, is it? So I know where she is all the time. I actually leveled up because of that. So I need one more level to get the next locksmith perk, and I've really got to think about which perks I want. I'm probably not going to pick them. Well, I've got an idea about what I'm picking, but I'm not going to pick them yet. So, right, so Mama Murphy's coming in.
Quite the adventurer when I was younger. Now, these old bones just can't keep up.
Hey.
You need the sight? It's telling me Mentats will give us the right high for another insight into your destiny.
Mentats?
So it's Mentats this time?
They're good. More of a chem for scientists and tech types. But who's to say old Mama Murphy ain't a closet genius?
I think I'll do this one later.
Maybe later.
It's always here if you need it.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now is do some modding, and then we're going to go to... where we're going to go to? I think we'll do that one. But I'll do that on the next video.
Chopping at me.